Hey guys, we're going to be talking about "You Failed Me for the Last Time." Admiral Ozzel coming out of Lightspeed too soon. And obviously, Vader's executor leading the fleet here, thinking, wow, what a mammoth mistake by Admiral Ozzel. I love the way that, Vader gets this explained to him in his compression chamber where he's relaxing and meditating. And just think of how terrible that news would have been for Vader. I always thought, oh my goodness, why would you tell this guy this news? He's just coming in for his nice attack on the rebels, and then you realize, oh, hang on, they're scrambling because they know that you're here. Terrible, and as Vader sort of turns into the comlink to Admiral Ozzel, I love the way that he spins in his little chair here. Bearing in mind, this is, one of the first great scenes in his meditation chamber, and we really see that detail, and I love the fact that, this is sort of like a command post for him, as well as a space for him to relax and obviously take off his helmet and breathe the air kind of in a semi-normal fashion, but obviously it also doubles up as a command post where he gets to send his own messages of death to admirals, officers, and other imperial personnel, where he basically tells them that you're finished. And, when he comes through on the on the video here, Admiral also, Lord Vader, I think, you failed me for the last time. It's so sudden. And even that shot on Vader, it's really powerful. I love that. I can almost see the emotion in him. And I don't know what it is, but there's something about him. I think it's the fact that you can't see his cloak here when he's in his sort of his air chamber. He doesn't have the cloak on, and it sort of lays him bare a little bit, and you can see his sort of like just more of a body shape, and just the thing that Hayden Christensen's under that, metaphorically speaking, is brilliant, and we can see him just basically throwing those force powers at Admiral Ossos through the screen. Captain Peart. Yes, my lord. Make sure you land our troops beyond their energy field. I love the way that he jumps in there. It's like, yes, my lord. It's like any opportunity whilst your comrade is dying next to you. I mean, just what an working environment to be in, where your friends are just getting choked out next to you, and you just got to step up to the plate. I mean, the guy's not going to say no to Vader, is he? He's like, well, you are in command now. Yeah, I just think so too. You've just choked my best mate out. I mean, don't know if he was his best mate, but either way, it's just harrowing. And it's, great insight to sort of the day-to-day activities of, the Executor or other Star Destroyers or even the Death Star. This is how things were run. Basically, you're not up to the challenge. You do a bad job, you're out. So it's like corporate life, but with a death sentence. I mean, it's just fantastic. This is Vader Management 101. You are in command now, Admiral Peart. Thank you, Lord Vader. The idea of saying thanks. Yeah, thanks for that promotion. I really appreciate it. It's just such a short scene. It's only like a minute long, but it's just such a great insight into sort of this terrible tyranny that Vader seeds across the Imperial fleet. And there's a guy in the background. I don't know if you notice it towards the end, just as Admiral Peart sort of is faced with the death of Ossel behind him, but he's staring into the camera as if to say, am I next? I always remember seeing that guy thinking, great, I'm next in line. Check it out for yourself. You'll see him at the end of it. It's just so funny. But I love this scene. And, I always sort of look back on these now thinking about, Hayden and the recent sort of Vader incarnations and thinking, this was the timeline where he would have been in there. And I think we want to see more of this kind of stuff in that sort of live Vader action shoot, whether it be a film, a series, or whatever. There's so many little opportunities here for him to explore these day-to-day horrors of Vader's management techniques.